26.2. An arbitrary number for some, a life-changing figure for others. For the tens of thousands now on the Honolulu Marathon course, it's the journey they face.
Among them, renowned elite runners at the peak of human athleticism. They're running at speeds some of us can only dream of for big prizes and the prestige that comes with winning a world-class race.
The masses that follow likely contain some of your friends and family as they test their limits following days, weeks, and months of training and sacrifice.
Visitors from all around the world are taking part too, providing a major boost to the local economy while making memories that will last a lifetime.
All of today's runners are united by each cramp, each blister, each hitting of the wall.
But whether they finish first or last, they are united by their accomplishment of running all 26.2 miles.
Today, we celebrate them all.
This is the Honolulu Marathon.
And thanks to some of our H&M Honolulu Marathon vets for that story, Stephanie Lum, Ashley Nagaoka, Ben Gutierrez, and Eddie Dowd. And here's a live look from the race underway. It started at 5 in Ala Moana. Eddie is somewhere among the masses running this morning. He's one of nearly 30,000 to lace them up this weekend, looking to finish the run of their lives. Welcome to Hawaii News Now, Sunrise's special presentation of the 51st Honolulu Marathon. Great to have you with us this Sunday morning. I'm Annalisa Burgos. We'll be live with you for the next 3 hours. We've got crews all along the course bringing you all the action and analysis from running experts. So let's get right to it, to the finish line over at Kapiolani Park. And that's where we find our Steve Uyehara and marathon analyst Tony Revis. Good to see you guys. Good morning.
Yeah, you ready for this, Tony?
Absolutely, ready to roll.
We're still looking for Eddie. Any minute now, I'm sure he'll be crossing the finish line.
Take some time.
We should mention, Tony, by the way, more than an analyst, really a pioneer in the broadcast of this sport. It's a pleasure to be with you every year. Tony, how about early on? From what you've seen out there on the course, what do you gather?
We got good competition, which we always have here in Honolulu. We've got 5 men in a lead pack, and they've passed the 15-kilometer mark. That's 9.3 miles. The women are at past 10 miles, and there are 3 top ladies together, led by also, they're tucked in with the group of men. So the competition is still strong. The temperature is pretty traditional for Honolulu Marathon time. It's warm, it's humid. The breeze is down. We don't look for record times today, but for stiff competition.
Yeah, and maybe talk about the conditions. I think a lot of runners, they're not used to the humidity that Honolulu would offer. What does that do for their times as compared to what they would post at another site? Well,
let's just look at the record standpoint. From the women's record here is 2 hours and 22 minutes by Bridget Kosgei in 2018. Well, Bridget Kosgei's best performance is 2 hours and 14 minutes and 4 seconds, 8 minutes faster at the Chicago Marathon in 2019, which was the world record until this Chicago Marathon. Now the record's 2 hours and 11 minutes. It's insane. But so there's Bridget Kosgei, 8-minute difference between top shape in Honolulu and top shape in the Chicago Marathon. That's got to do with the Diamond Head Hill. You've got to climb twice as well, but that's also the warm, humid conditions.
Yeah, Tony, we mentioned that you're a pioneer in this field. You've been doing this since the 1970s. I know, okay. That's a compliment.
Sad.
That's a compliment. You're a wealth of knowledge. What is it about this marathon? And you talk to the elite runners, you talk to the weekend warriors. Everybody says this is just a different marathon, and it's a vibe, it's an excitement, it's a camaraderie. You know, what is it that sets it apart from all the other venues that you've been to?
It's the aloha spirit, simple as that. Yeah. It's what the islands are known for, both at home and abroad. It's just that spirit of welcoming, arms out. There's no time limit here at the Honolulu Marathon. 1 year, we had not only the fastest time in the world, we had the slowest time in the world, all in the same race. It's also been, in the past, the biggest marathon in the world. And it's all because those arms of the event and the islands are wrapped around each and every runner who comes to compete here on the islands.
Yeah, everyone's allowed to finish, no matter what the time is supposed to be. That's a great part about it. Okay.